Hi everyone, this is Janet from Cottage Sage, and today we're going to talk about extracts. So you're probably familiar with your basic kitchen extracts, vanilla extract or peppermint extract that you use in making cookies, but there are so many more that you can make, and maybe you'd like to make your own custom extracts. Maybe you'd like an extract that is non-alcoholic. Some of us are concerned about alcohol in the diet. So today I'm going to do 3 projects with you. The first is a vanilla in brandy extract, the next is a peppermint in vodka extract, and the third is peppermint in glycerin. So let's talk just a moment about what an extract is. It's basically any time that you use a liquid to draw out the compounds in a plant material. And depending on the liquid, it has a longer shelf life or less. I mean, technically tea is an extract, but if I find a month-old tea sitting on the counter forgotten, I'm not going to drink it. But if instead I extracted vanilla into brandy, it'll be good for years. Glycerin is, say, an intermediate length shelf life, maybe a year, but it works, again, in a very lovely situation for non-alcoholic extracts. So let's get started. So we're going to start by cutting a vanilla bean, and because it's a little too tall for my jar, I'm going to cut it in half and then slash it to help let the vanilla beans come out. And then I'm going to put vanilla beans into my jar, bring a couple of more in. You could also use mason jars, you could use the locking top jars, whatever you have is fine. And once I have the vanilla beans in there, I'm going to get a little funnel, and I have some brandy, and I'll just fill it up. And this is going to go into my kitchen, and I'll just remember to shake it every now and again. So it's that simple. For the peppermint, I have dried peppermint from my garden. So if you're working with a fresh herb, you probably want to use maybe 2/3 of the jar. But for a dried, I'm going to go about half full. And this one's a little bit more important to shake periodically. So I'm putting the vodka in here. And again, I'm going to fill it up as much as I can. And that's floating up, so I'm going to gently tap it down. I'm going to mix it up. And I bet you're thinking, well, wow, that's just going to make a mess. When I want to use that, I'm going to have to pick the leaves out of it. Well, you would be right, except in a month or 6 weeks when this is done, I'm going to take my potato ricer. And what I'll do is I will set this up over a container and pour the entire contents of the container through the potato ricer. Potato ricer has just little holes in the bottom, and then I can use this to press out the liquid that I want to keep. I might need to strain it through cheesecloth too, but this will get the bulk of your extracted liquid out of the leaves. So they make hydraulic extract presses that are way too expensive for my budget, but I can afford a potato ricer. In fact, you might even have one. So take a look. They're strangely handy. Okay, last one is the peppermint in glycerin, and that works the same way. So look for a food grade glycerin, and it'll actually say that it's pharmacy grade or food grade. There is also non-food grade glycerin. Same idea, except I've mixed 3 parts of glycerin with 1 part of water to use in this. Same game, fill your jar half full of peppermint or whatever herb you choose, and then pour your glycerin and water in on top of it. Cap it off. Be sure to label everything so you remember what they are, especially if you're working with both alcohol and glycerin. It's nice to know the difference, although the glycerin is a little sweet to the taste, so you'd be able to detect it that way. So there we are. I have my 3 extracts all ready to go to the cupboard and be stored. Remember to agitate them once a day, gosh, I forget a lot of times. So, it might not happen that often, but in 4 weeks for the alcohol-based and 6 weeks for the glycerin-based, you will have extracts ready to use in your kitchen. So thank you for joining. Please like, subscribe, share the videos, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.